the boat is Point of Man 3. There was, I think the charity has been going for about 20 odd years. I don't have the exact figures here. The boat is a Beneteau 48, and we sail throughout the year. The boat cannot sail without at least 2 disabled people and a crew of 3. That's a skipper, mate, and competent crew.
So that's the minimum?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Again, we sail throughout the year. Short sails are 4 hours around the bay, usually, perhaps Laxey or south, a little further south. We're stuck with 4 hours because of the bridge lift, 2 hours either side of high tide. Or we can do a long sail, early morning to late at night. Perhaps zip round to Port Erin, drop anchor, have lunch, wave to the jealous onlookers.
Quite right.
And sail back through the Sound. Then we do weekend sails, usually around the island, but often on a whim. A Friday evening, if it's a fine evening, go across to Whitehaven or Northern Ireland.
Oh, wow.
Drop anchor, have something to eat, sail back overnight.
Now that sounds
doesn't it sound gorgeous? I am always one of those jealous onlookers, by the way. Whenever I see a sailing boat out in the bay or anywhere, I just think, oh, I'd love to be on there. But it is quite hard work, isn't it, being on a sailing boat?
It is, physically. It's very good for upper body movements when you're on the winches, etc., pulling in the sails, hauling. It's very, very active, yes, yeah. And it's wonderful for people to see the island from a different perspective, to be on the water. It's wonderful for the for what's it called? Just feel good and the companionship.
Yes.
And people can do as much or as little as they want. They might just want to sit back and relax, enjoy the sea air, see the whatever's going on. They're happy to do that, but they are encouraged to do whatever else they want to do. Last weekend, I was on a mini cruise, only in Manx waters at the moment. We've got a 12 mile limit, I think. Yeah, so we went up to we ended up in Peel and then came back that way because the winds were better, and it's much more interesting the lower part of the island than sailing wise than going up right from Peel up to round the Airs. It's long and it's not particularly interesting. And we had on board a young gentleman who has a prosthetic leg, and he absolutely loved it. And our mate was 90 years old. He's a very, very seasoned. He's
90, was that 90?
Yes, 90.
Wow.
In fact, last year for his 90th birthday, he abseiled up one of the was it the cathedral in Liverpool?
Oh yes, I think I saw that. Yes, I heard that in the news.
And also,
yes,
our treasurer did that.
Oh goodness me.
So, age, disability, whatever the disability, it can be health issues or physically limited. Is no limit. I joined when I was 60. That's just a year ago. No, it's not. It's nearly 20 years ago. And Frank joined at 67, didn't you, love, when you'd stopped
Goodness
working?
me. It's clearly good for the health.
Yeah, absolutely.
I can be like an old woman, like I am, at home, sort of hobbling around the house, like this. On the boat, it's like I'm a different person. Well, I like to think I'm. The other crew members might say otherwise. And I love doing all the cooking. I like looking after people too. So we had a brilliant little cruise last weekend. Yeah, everybody was very, very happy.
So tomorrow we have this open date,
absolutely,
the pontoon, the inner harbour here in Douglas. What's happening? Well,
we are hoping to raise interest for people because a lot of people still don't know about us. So we're hoping that we will get lots of visitors and recruit people who they may be interested in volunteering to join us if they're able-bodied, and they don't need to have any sailing experience beforehand. It's a wonderful opportunity to it just is so good for everybody. And we have training programs on board, and so we're hoping to. We definitely need some young fit people. Speaking as an older crew member, it's really good for some of the more physical jobs that are required. But anybody who's interested, and plus obviously people with disabilities, or people might know somebody with a disability that they think. And we've got membership forms on board, and we have a programme for people to have a trial sail just to see, like you say, Christy, as they don't know if they may have the sea legs or the stomach
To actually come and do it.
So we have that opportunity. They can explore our beautiful boat, which has 5 cabins, each one sleeping 2 people. Wonderful facilities. It's really a beautiful boat. I think it's got the tallest mast in the harbour. And tomorrow, on our open day, it will be bedecked in bunting. It will be easy to spot. People approach. So you're going to the yacht club, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
down there,
Yeah.
and there's parking facilities there. And then just wander down the quay, through the gate, down the ramp. There'll be hopefully somebody at the gate to
Welcome you in.
and guide people down. Love to see as many people as possible. And what's more, you can have a cuppa. And
I saw that. And a
and
ship's biscuit.
I break them individually because they have to be broken. If you're
So they are real ship's biscuits. I didn't know whether it was a biscuit. It was just a
absolutely.
Jaffa cake on board a boat, or it was a real ship's biscuit.
No, it'd be a real ship's biscuit.
Oh,
And-
wow.
and
Hands
is the-
broken by myself.
And is the boat? Is it? I take it's accessible to and adapted for people potentially in wheelchairs and things as
It
well.
is. I'll let
Yes,
Frank
can I
take
add
over on the
something?
technicals.
I'm looking at the brochure now. Shows Arnie, one of our main skippers, a season. He's an ocean-going yacht master. By the way, most of us have qualifications as yacht master, navigation, day skipper, coastal skipper, etc. Practical. Here you see Arnie pushing a wheelchair up the ramp at the back of the boat.
I'll hold it up for the camera.
The stern of the boat cantilevers down at the press of a button, so that you can step onto the boat from the stern, and we fit a ramp, a steel ramp, and people can go up in their wheelchair. I've had once 2 electric wheelchairs, which are very heavy, and we sailed with 2 electric wheelchairs in the cockpit.
Brilliant.
And we still sail pulling the strings either side.
Wow.
Chip in a bit there. The table in the cockpit slides back to accommodate. It moves across to accommodate wheelchairs. Plus, we have to get down below. We have what's it called? It's a we adapt the what's it called? The word
companionway.
The companionway. I say stairs, upstairs, downstairs, but it's not. We have a hydraulic lift attachment, so we have an onboard. Obviously, a big electric wheelchair wouldn't fit in that. We have an onboard little custom-made wheelchair that fits on that to lower people down below. So it's most accommodating and